Hey, it's August 18th. Welcome on in to Daily Cards Live here on ClaibsOnline.com, presented by Mungenast, St. Louis Acura, and Royal Banks of Missouri. I'm Joe Roderick, joined alongside by Bob Ramsey. Rammer, the Cardinals just couldn't get it done yesterday as they're not going to sweep the Brewers, but hey, they could still take 2 of 3. And you know what? It wasn't the most exciting game of baseball, but it seemed playoff-esque. It was frustrating, I guess, is a good way to maybe put it.
Well, what didn't seem playoff-esque was attendance. That was abysmal. It was horrific. It was terrible. There can be no sugarcoating it.
First day of school for a lot of kids on a Tuesday. I know it was in the area. It was the first day of school for a lot of kids yesterday.
Compare that for every first day of school since the ballpark opened.
I know. I can tell you that personally, I was looking at taking Hudson to the game last night, but today was his first day of school, and I wasn't going to have him out at a ball game last night before his first day of school. So I'm speaking as a parent of a child. That is why I didn't go.
Then why has the stadium been filled on those days for the last 20 years?
That answer will be the product that was put out there. Absolutely.
So, going back to last night specifically on the field, it's what I've been saying all along. It really reinforced what my opinion of the team was. Pitching speed and defense good, offense subpar, and excuse me, that turned out to be the case again. You stopped a pretty darn good offense, even though Adam Wainwright had to pull every trick out of his bag.
He labored.
He did it. He got it done. The bullpen was good. The defense, there was that couple of plays where they threw the ball around a little bit, but a couple of outfield assists. Pitching and defense was there. The offense was not. That's what we thought going back a year ago. It's what we thought 8 months ago. It's what we thought all this season. It can be no surprise. And, well, they've been scoring 6 runs a game for X amount of games against bad teams. This is a team that can exploit bad pitching. But more often than not, there are always exceptions, but more often than not, we'll get beaten by good pitching, and that's why it's a 500 club.
Yeah, before the game yesterday, you saw Dylan Carlson. When we sat here yesterday, Rammer, we had the lineup early. We gave the listeners what the lineup was. We told them Dylan Carlson was starting and set in right field. And then Dylan Carlson ended up on the injured list before the game started.
Yeah.
So, well, you know what? I don't know if this happens with other franchises. I don't follow other franchises. I am not in depth to how the Oakland Athletics run their 40-man roster. I'm sorry. I'm not that in touch with all 29 other teams. I don't know how many teams have a guy that at 2:00 is in the starting lineup and by 5:00 is on your injured list. I don't know how often that happens in baseball. It seems like things like that happen an awful lot in the Cardinals organization.
It does happen a lot to athletes all over the game. And to try and compare one player's condition to another can be difficult unless there is a specific through line. You have to be very careful, I think, to be critical of medical staff and physicians. That can be a dangerous game to play unless you know you're right.
And I don't know if that's so much talking about the medical staff as maybe the team as a whole treats their roster or looks at certain things and saying,
let me finish. My point. He wanted to get some swings in Monday. Get your swings in. We'll see how you feel Tuesday. He came back Tuesday, and his reaction to taking swings on Monday was not good. I'm not sure what the issue is.
Yeah, and I know he played in the game. The last game he played was the 12th against the Pirates. That was the last game he was in, so it's retroactive.
Yeah,
back to that. And I don't know if it's so much of a case of them just saying, you know what, hey, look, you can't play today. Maybe you're not sure if you can go on Wednesday. Hey, instead of pushing you again on Thursday and not having you then, we're just going to put you on the IL. We're going to give you 4 extra days off instead of just 1 extra day off. And we're going to get an able body up here. And they did so with Austin Dean.
The thing is, we don't know exactly what the injury is. What you hope is that it's not a serious enough injury that would take specific medical attention, even a surgery to clean it all up. Those are things it's God forbid that that's the case. Otherwise, you're probably going to have to be real tentative with it. Okay, you've had a few days off. How's it feel? Feels pretty good. Let's take some swings and see how you react to it. That's probably going to have to be how it goes for the foreseeable future.
Speaking of taking swings, Jack Flaherty will be on the mound for the Cardinals today. And unlike his start on Friday in Kansas City, he will have to hit today. That's how he injured himself in Los Angeles. He will be back in the batter's box tonight. Rammer, over under on 2 swings that Jack Flaherty will take in the game today.
Over. Yeah, he's a competitor. He wants to play.
Okay.
And if you count bunts as a swing, which I don't think you do.
No. Full swings using the torso and getting the whole thing through. I'm talking hacks, which is why I'm giving you the out now. I'm giving you the opportunity to change that. Does Jack Flaherty take all? If nobody's on base, does he just take? Or if somebody's on base, does he button him over?
No, I think he would swing. But obviously, if somebody's on, he's going to bunt because that's the way out. If it was somebody other than Freddie Peralta, I would say, oh, yeah, we'll get runners on. I'm not so sure about that. If runners get on, though, he'll bunt them over, and that'll be best for everybody. But it's likely that he'll get to hit at least a couple of times with nobody on, so I think he'll swing.
I did like last night in the game, and I imagine it'll happen tonight and tomorrow, the ovation that Colton Wong continues to get here in St. Louis. Rightfully so. Very much deserved for his career here as a Cardinal. And we got to see a fun moment in the first inning when Adam Wainwright hit him with the pitch, with the curveball right there on the ankle protector. It looked like it got most of the ankle protector, and no real bone or skin or any area of him. And he and Yachty and Wainwright seemed to have a nice chuckle over that. Yeah,
the thing about Wong is I think that the emotions of fans and media and you, Joe, because you kind of cross the line between both fans and media, which is good. Which it brings a really good perspective to what we do. Wong's only played a little more than half the games for the Brewers. While he has played, he's been very good. I think the Cardinals take some unfair heat in choosing to go with an up-and-coming Edman over a Wong. Do I wish they would have kept them both? Yes, I absolutely wish that. That would have been my number one primary choice. But in addition to that, I thought, and it's clear the Cardinals thought the same way, that Tommy Edwin would be more productive than he has been. And that's the issue between the two. And so the Cardinals made an economic move. They've always felt, while never stated, actions speak louder than words. The Cardinals have felt for the last 20, 25 years that second basemen are a dime a dozen. So they were consistent with that opinion about second baseman by going to Tommy over Wong. The best thing is when you don't have depth, don't give away depth. And that's what the Cardinals did. Turns out, no doubt, it was a mistake.
You can look at this both ways, but yesterday the Cardinals, both the Reds and the Padres both lost yesterday, the two teams in front of the Cardinals for that second wild card spot. So they did not lose any ground, but it would have been a really nice opportunity to gain some ground in those games. Right now, if we're also going to continue to play the scoreboard watching game, the Reds are down 6-1 in the ninth inning to the Cubs. So it looks like the Reds will. Oh no, the Cubs are up 6-1 on the Reds, I should say. Yeah. So right now it looks like the Cubs are going to win that game and take another one from the Reds. So the Cardinals still have another opportunity. The Padres and Rockies just got underway, bottom of the first inning in that one. Also, if you want to see some monster home runs in baseball, go look at what Tommy Pham did last night.
Oh my!
And then Rammer, have you seen the home run yet that Miguel Sano hit today for the Twins?
Crazy.
That just two absolute monster shots in baseball. So if you're a fan of home runs, go take a look at what Pham did last night and what Sano did today. My goodness, those were just absolute bombs that were hit. Rammer, before we get to our hats, a word from Royal Banks.
Royal Banks of Missouri, always there for you to help you achieve your financial goals, whether you're looking for a big item like a mortgage, maybe a little item like a brand new checking account that helps earn money for you, or somewhere in between. Hey, all the work you've put into your home over the years, let it come back and work for you with a brand new home equity credit line from Royal Banks of Missouri. We had one. It's been a godsend for us. You should look into it too. It's Royal Banks of Missouri, where better service means better banking. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Rammer, before I let you get another plug in, because I can already see what hat you're wearing, I'm going to go with my Jacksonville Jaguars hat today. NFL season is upon us, and the Jags just made some news cutting tight end Tim Tebow. After one preseason game and a few missed blocks, they got rid of him. Yeah,
I guess that's probably the end of the saga for Tebow. Too bad. I always kind of rooted for the guy. He did some really good things in Denver, but unfortunately the guy just couldn't throw. So that's too bad. Kind of probably puts a bow on the story. Now for me, you see BPO, you can get close. It says Ballparks of the Ozarks. That was our old company. And with the restructuring with new owners and that sort of thing, we became Ballparks National. But I love this lid. It's a great lid. The logo is terrific. And so it's now a collector's item. And so if you think Ballparks of the Ozarks, think more about Ballparks National. And I'll go shameless plug. Fall ball will be underway in 2 weeks. Sign up. We're going with baseball and softball all the way through Halloween. So come see us at the lake.
Very nice. I got this one at a Super Bowl party in San Francisco, which for the life of me, Ben Boyd and Pat Imig were all invited to this. And to this day, we still think it was an accident that we got invited to this party because of the amount of free stuff that we were given at this and the other people that were in attendance at this party. We are 100% sure we were accidentally invited, but we walked away with a lot of nice stuff from it.
I know all three of you personally, and I would agree that was a slip up by the PR people.
I've also emailed that same company every year since then to see if they were having another party, and every year they not this year. Go away.
Who dis? Lose the number.
All right. He is Bob Ramsey. I am Joe Roderick. Hey, this has been another edition of Daily Cards Live here on ClaibsOnline.com, presented by Royal Banks of Missouri and Mungenast St. Louis Acura. We will be back tomorrow, everyone.
St. Louis Acura is excited to announce the opening of our newly remodeled service lounge. We sell pre-owned vehicles of all makes and models and take pride in servicing what we sell. We offer free pickup and delivery service and a complimentary car wash and vacuum with every service. We also have a full-service reconditioning shop on site that can repair dents, bumpers, and wheels. As the nation's only 29-time Acura Precision Team winner for customer satisfaction, we work every day to make St. Louis Acura better than ever for you.